I just need to find where it starts.
Control F, Ashura.
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just need to find the
Okay.
start of it. Okay, I
Cool.
believe his true identity is Ashura Tsuki. Now, this may be a reach, but Ashura in the anime interacted with the god tree saplings he also liked to read. A sapling is a young tree. He has RA at the end of his name. He has wood release, which could mean nothing at all. I'm just going off of his backstory. Amato didn't know where Jigen got his 10 tails from. Okay, I'll look at Ashura's name meaning. Um, and then Greffer is one of those guys like Oodie who knows Japanese. Um, he's looking at the name. We want his name. Blah, blah, blah. I find him the most plausible candidate because in Boruto, everything is the opposite. Kashin Koji is evilish. Sarada unlocks her Mangekyo Sharingan with love/care for a friend and not hatred or loss or trauma. I find it also interesting how Ashura is the father of the Senju clan. Um, and then he's looking at the katakana of Jura and Ashura Tsuki. And actually, Udi, you might like this. How I'll just take us. Hold on, actually look at a whole thing that he's got here.
Oh boy.
You might just enjoy this. I'll get as much in one image as I can. I might have to go to this next page, but
long one, huh?
anyway. Oh my god, yeah, he wrote a lot about the the meaning of this name. I'll let you have a turn of reading. Now I'm gonna lose my spot. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know where you left all that.
Okay, so I posted in chat, Udi, if you want to read all the Japanese stuff that he said there.
Okay, well, Jura is Jura, and this just he failed here. This is just Jura again equals Ashura Otsuki. Okay, but his reasoning. Oh wow. Phonetic breakdown. These aren't kanji. This is katakana. So no, this doesn't say Ashura and some other meaning of the this is just Jura. That just is Jura. There's no other interpretation of that. I think he mistyped there. Phonetic breakdown. Jura is Jura. G. The sound is similar to the English G in Jeep, but softer. U. This is a small U, which modifies the preceding G to make the sound Ju. Yes. And then Ra. The sound is similar to a soft Ra, where the R is lightly rolled or tapped. Jura. Yes, just like Jubi. Okay, is this important, Kamui? Am I supposed to be reading this?
I don't know, like it's just,
okay.
He's just explaining similarities with the name potentially.
D3 U dot Ra or 3 U dot Ra. Jew is pronounced like the Jew in judo or jury. Why is he continuing with it? Ra is pronounced with a single tap of the tongue against the roof of the mouth, similar to the Spanish
Some of this
R.
might be repeat. This might be
Shura,
repeat because I took the
blah, blah,
screenshot,
blah.
the top and bottom page.
Phoneticization, all this is okay. Shura, the sound is similar to the English she, but the tongue is positioned slightly higher. U, this is small u modified for she to make the sound shu. Ra, as above, a soft Ra is lightly tapped, rolled R. God, wait, this is ridiculous. Why would is this like a hazing thing? A public embarrassment for me to waste my time? Is but native representation. Jura. Shu is pronounced like the shu in shush. I wish I could shush right now. Ra is pronounced similar to Jura with a soft tap of the R. What do you mean similar? It's exactly how it's pronounced in Jura. There is no other pronunciation for Ra. Okay, in this case, it's just Jura. It's any Ra. It's all the same Ra in Japanese. They don't do that differently in Japanese. See, they're actually pretty different, and this isn't even getting into the entomology because I said that so wrong. Because then you'd have to use Jura, the kanji for Jura, which can mean 10 demons, but I still hold on to it being 10 nets. So, okay.
That was such a fun derail.
Why 10 nets? What does that have to do with Ashura? Why is he so gung-ho about 10 nets over 10 demons, especially? It can't be 10 demons. It's gotta be in reference to nets.
The way the Shinju feed is like netting someone in a tree is his explanation. And he said its literal definition is 10 nets. But I had seen, and I think I even asked you, I think the image was blurry, but the way it is written, I believe, was 10 demons rather than 10
It
nets
would make a lot more
for the way
sense
the
that
kanji was
way.
done. But
So is
yeah, I
that why
agree.
Jura's
Anyway,
Ashura? Because I feel like we didn't get to the bottom of that.
yeah, so back to War Chief Muzone. I just find it odd that Ashura and Jura's powers are similar. Wood release. Some of this big ass wood statue, Hashirama is more similar to Jura's technique. Um, because he could use wood release more freely. And then Greffer says Hidar can use the trees though. True. The reason I believe it's not Hashirama's Jura is because the village recognizes Hashirama's chakra. Ashura does not. Also, Ashura destroyed all the ten-tail saplings. Him and Hakurama are the only ones to come into contact with the ten-tails, which makes me think one of the saplings survived and Jigen got a hold of it. Of course, that last part is just speculation, lol. I found something else out.
The village wouldn't
Ashura's
recognize
form is 6
Hashirama's
arms and 3
chakra.
heads. Ashura's... Huh?
The village wouldn't recognize Hashirama's chakra. They hadn't got
Depends
that
on whether
done
they
yet.
had
No, definitely not.
a system by that point or
Definitely
not.
not.
Not even established the academy
Probably
yet.
not,
They're not
but
establishing the freaking bubble.
We don't know for sure. But yes, I
Okay.
mean, I would agree that probably not. Ashura's form is 6 arms and 3 heads. Ashura, spelled differently, path, has 3 heads and 6 arms. Could Jara not actually be the Ten Tails' body? Maybe they're doing the pain thing again. Maybe the Ten Tails' main body is pulling the strings, like how Nagato did. I mean, we didn't actually see the Ten Tails turn into Jara. Now, as a quick pause, I actually would kind of agree that, in this sense, Jura might be like the Ten Tails' diva path of pain that it's using as its bodyguard, while the actual Ten Tails is the giant ass tree in that dimension.
Yeah.
So, like, not that it necessarily gets you to Nagato, but like, that makes sense there. He says, blah blah blah. It could be a coincidental, but if Jura is Ashura and he took Hidari with him to invade Konoha, this would be an interesting find because Sasuke is the reincarnation of Indra. So basically, it would be brothers invading the league.
I was gonna say that, bro. I was gonna make that connection.
It would make sense for Jura to go after Naruto because he has the Sacred Six Pass chakra. I would say because he has Ashura chakra in that case. Going back to Shippuden, where the Ten Tails try to attack Naruto after studying the Sacred Six Pass chakra coming from Naruto. So let me backtrack. So far, there are 4 Shinju trees. Hidari, Bug, Jura, and that lady. Couldn't remember Matsuri. But that's not counting the other one that saved Sarada from being eaten. I feel like there should be one more.
Bro, the funny thing
And
about
then he
that,
started
Bug
looking
doesn't
up
even have a
others.
name, and he's still referencing that one and not Matsuri.
I know. Then he's looking up Ashura Buddhism stuff, Google images. Now, the God tree is another name for the Ten Tails. If Ashura is another name for demigod, then I'm guessing it may be possible that there might be a connection. A giant statue of Ashura summons comes straight from Buddhism. Remember, if Jura is the Ten Tails, truly, then we can't just go off of Jura's name alone. One of the names it's called is One-Eyed God. Okay, I figured something out. As I'm doing my research, something else popped up. This is all coming together now. This sounds like Boruto. So Boruto is supposed to be Indra this time around, where Naruto is Ashura. Both are supposed to save the world, but in their own way. Naruto saved it with the help of his friends, Boruto is going to save it by himself. Then Indra was the loner and rather did things by himself than rely on those around him. In Boruto's case, he doesn't have a choice but to rely on himself since he's a fugitive. You want to see something cool? Look at those eyes, baby. Here, let me just show my screen. Why am I not doing that? End your screen share for a second. Oh, you're not even sharing your screen. Oh my god.
Another connection. Ashura reincarnates. Jura was born.
Yeah, what if this is reincarnation?
Exactly. Especially after Naruto.
Yeah. Now he's looking at the eyes here, by the way. Before you say it's sage mode, it's not. Naruto's sage mode looks nothing like what Boruto has on his face. Damn, I'm really going a rabbit hole here. Oodie, can you read a little bit?
Damn, if Indra had
You're
2
brave.
friends and a brother, that means Sarada and Mitsuki could die or be sealed away. If if we are doing the opposite of everything, how Boruto said to Sarada to stay alive when Code invaded the village, Indra killed both his friends for power. But I'm sure Boruto won't be the one to kill both Sarada and Mitsuki. Then there is Kawaki, who is his adopted brother. Indra tried to murder his brother and his father, but this time it could be reversed, where Ashura tries to murder his brother but save his father.
Real quick, he is wrong. Indra didn't try to murder his father. He literally talked to him on his deathbed and didn't try to kill him, so...
Well, what if Hagoromo died in that
Definitely.
moment? He was scared of Indra.
You didn't know. He had enough time to talk to Ashura after the fact.
That was a chakra projection. So,
But
okay.
the rest of his thing could work, you know. If Indra is going to murder his brother, but now Ashura is going to try to murder his brother.
I was thinking another thing is that, okay, if Jura is Ashura, and then Hidari, by default, has to be Indra, well, then who are Bug and Matsuri? I was first thinking that maybe Hagoromo had two bastard children and just no one knew, and now it's coming to light. He really got busy while crossing the nations and the world, rebuilding after the Ten Tails, going to those sites for the Jinchuriki. The other possibility, that was Hagoromo's two children. We know
Yeah,
that
you said it. I
Hamura
was gonna
continued
say
the
Hamura's
lineage.
kids.
Yes, bro. Okay, so Hamura's children are Bug and Matsuri. For some
So
reason.
that's where it gets goofy. Like, shouldn't it be like Hinata's or Hanabi or reincarnations of Ashura's children? Not fucking Matsuri.
Well, that's that. Clearly. Is there more to read here? Or is that?
I promise you, if two blue vortex means two Borutos, I'm gonna lose my mind. Well, there is nothing about blue anywhere in TBV. The theory going is Boruto and Kawaki, since the manga gave Kawaki the moniker Vortex of Destruction. Well, there is nothing blue about Kawaki anywhere in TBV. I always thought the more likely candidate would be Hima or Momo. I thought so too, but Hima went Ninetales. Momo, I doubt it. Anyway, my point is Indra is all about power and Ashura is about unity. If you look at Indra, he is referred to as a god in Buddhism. If you look at Ashura, his name is demigod, which means half god. So Kawaki's half Otsuki, 70%, 80%. But
Also, Hidari
right
was
here,
all
this is
about
his-
power. That's why he lost in the end. He never understood humanity. Whereas in next chapter, if Jura consumes the Thorn Soul, that's going to be all about unity.
why did you try to make that sound good? And right here, it says his name means demigod or anti-god. Either way, Kawaki is anti-Otsuki. Mentions Indra having a cyclical cycle in his reign over the gods, meaning it loops. Everything is always a Shinto Buddhist, blah, blah, blah. I said that two blue vortex can mean two Borutos because the manga and the anime are quite different in certain areas, like the Jogan has been shown. True, I'm still banking on it being revealed when Boruto gets treed. Now that's a theory. Okay, I think we're getting away from
Okay.
Ashura now.
Move, do you have any reasons
yeah,
why Jura should be Ashura, of all people? Just hypothetically, he is Ashura. How would you justify it? Any pieces of evidence there?
You're talking me or moves?
Move.
Okay.
Yeah, like reincarnation, or another one. So like reincarnation would be one, or I also said like a Shiki, like because he gave the karma to Code, and like his essence could be like in Jura,